Day two, we're talking about 2-on-1. Some people call it the Russian 2-on-1, basically getting two hands on one of his and trying to find a way to control things. Some different ways you can get the 2-on-1. Basic one is every time they kind of grab your head. What I try to do is I think about shrugging my shoulder here. Don't even do anything with my hands. And I know I'm going to step inside, so that's why I kind of do this step here. Okay? So I'm here and shrugging, trying to turn that elbow out, and then the grab is pretty easy. All right, and Coach Cleveland mentioned a lot, but it's about moving your feet too. I know I'm doing this move as soon as he grabs, so I kind of step. I'm kind of moving this way. Okay? Doesn't matter which side he grabs, it's here. It's a shoulder shrug, and I try to step inside. Okay? That's way different than doing this. Some of you guys do that high elbow stuff, or you guys call it slide bys. Okay, that's fine. But I want to be here, so when I pull it off, I'm here. Okay? Some other ways the guy keeps his hands in here, pretty good Greco guys, just climbing on his hands. Climbing on his hands, here, and gradually climbing up. Okay? Sometimes I'll be here and the guy will grab my wrist. I'm okay with that because I come on top of his. Pull it down, try to work in here. So it's just called hand fighting. Okay? Another way is just inside wrist, kind of turning it down here. I come here, and tack here, and re-switch. That was just an underneath here. Roll it down. Kind of coming here or here. Stepping inside again. Okay? Even if he takes it inside wrist and tries to turn down, you can come here. Okay? And again, trying to step inside. Point your toe where you want to go. Point your toe where you want to go, and it's between his legs usually. Okay? Baseball grip. Climb in. Get to the bicep. Here. Bunch of different locks like that, or ways to get it. Now, different locks, okay? Big things Waska and I were talking about is try to keep this elbow high. You want him to you don't want him to be heavy, you want to lighten him up. The higher you get him, the lighter he is, and less moves he has. His head's higher than mine, I'm closer to his waist. Okay? So this is just bicep and wrist. Okay, we got some guys that'll grab here. Okay? If you go here, make his arm long. And still stepping inside. So some guys will grab here. We got a guy's grabbing here now. I kind of like this one because it makes my arm long. If you ask Zawask, it feels like he wants to pull up. I kind of want him to pull up because that's how I can get to his body then. Okay? I like this one because my arm's straight and it feels really heavy here. But now some guys, they like to bring the guy up. I personally like to lift up. But now that I've been kind of showing this lock, I like this. And you got it as well here. Okay? Heavy here, but I can still control. All right? Another one is what I talk about is put your knuckles in his chest and grab your own wrist. These are the only knuckles that can make it to his chest. So that's the wrist I grab. So I'd be here and putting it into him and getting my foot up front in here. I want to be in here. Okay, I want in here. There. Okay? So a variety of grips. Here. When I do this, I don't like pulling down, but you can. I like to put it up here and get my elbow high again. I think I got more options here. Down here I can pull also, chase the waist. All right? So with most of these grips, what we're trying to get guys to do is try to get to the guy's waist on the back side. So you can come up with whatever you want to do that, but some things that'll help you, drop your shoulder or your ear to his elbow. If you're doing that, you probably can get to his waist easier. Okay? We're chasing the hip. All right? So let's just say we used this grip right here. We're pulling down. Okay? There, let's just go to the basic one and then everything can come from there. So we're going to go here, bicep and here, high elbow. If he will allow me to keep my foot in front, if he allows me to keep my toe where I want to go, notice now he's in front. If he allows me to be here and control him, I'm going to tack to the front. I'm going to take this hand and shove it across. I'm going to go a big elevation drop. I'm going to try to get my ear below his elbow. And I'm going to try to get where he's solid as a rock, but most people are soft. Right in here. So I'm going to be here. He let me stay in front. I kind of got my weight here. I'm going to drop and attack. Okay? Now, a lot of guys let go here and try to go bear hug. Well, he brings his arm out, underhooks, whatever. Keep that arm as long as you can and chase him out of bounds and make him turn his body. Okay? Chase him out of bounds and make him turn his body. My ear will be in front. It'll actually be by his belly button. So when I do that, he let me stay in here, I'm going to drop right in here. Keep this arm, chase him out of bounds, get your lock. Okay? That's when he allows me to stay in front. Most guys will take that away by putting their foot in the zone. So when this happens, it's the same type of motion. All I'm going to do is give a little push, okay, and I'm going to sneak my head behind. So I'm going to go here. Still chasing, keeping the arm. Okay, keep that arm. Don't chase and let go. Okay, so I'm in here trying to fight inside. He puts his foot behind. I know. I just slide my head behind. Now my shoulder's in a solid spot, soft spot on most. And I'm driving and chasing. He has no moves here. That's way different than doing this. I'm in here, he steps in front. I sneak behind, I let his arm go. I can get in here, he's got double overs, he got a bunch of different things. Keep the wrist as long as you can. Now, if you think about all of these locks that we have, if he lets me stay in here, I can drop down and attack. If he steps in front here, I can throw it by and attack. Okay? If I have this grip down here, I can drop and I can attack. Or I can sneak my head behind and attack. But most of them cause keeping a hold of this arm. You'll finish your move. So I was here, here, even here. Okay? Here, Z feels me pulling. He wants to pull up. I can even attack here. I can attack here. Keep that arm. Okay? So I did all the grips. We're here. Same thing in here.
Swinging on the edge.
Oh yeah. So any one of these locks, we talked about scoring on the edge. Okay, this year it's real important. You have to have control of the guy probably to score, whatever control means to the official. 2-on-1 is a position of control that we want to talk about. We want to be in here. We want to be great here. Okay? So if we're getting close, we'll just say the edge is right here. One thing you can do is go like kind of a hip toss motion. If he lets me be in here, I got him beat because I'll just pull. See how he's squared up and attack. And don't let go of things. I still have this. You can probably go to the waist. Keep this. Okay, because it gets him to turn his body. He doesn't have a chance to react. Try to double over the top and try some funky throw on the edge. Okay? So whatever lock you get, I like to try to put my foot in here. When he picks his foot up, right there is when he attack. Okay? Make him try to step in front. If he doesn't want to step in front, it means he's okay with being behind. I'm already there. Okay, I'm already there. But if he does step in front, that's when you want to pull down and attack. What I like to think about doing is shoving my hands in his chest and then get your push out. So it's here, attack, 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 attack. Okay? Keeping good control there. All right, okay.